Township and your Cathedral crowd. Fans, please cheer for the team and find participate in all activities to show good sportsmanship for the players, coaches, officials, and other fans. When the reminder that PIHL Falls USA Hockey's Zero Tolerance Falls to join tonight's game.
The Ramblers getting ready to rock and roll here, Dewey, as is Peters Township. We're getting ready for that opening puck drop. It's going to be a good one, Dewey. Final thoughts before we get rocking and rolling here? Do I have to remind you to not jump over the fencing?
Yeah, I was informed I can't drop anything on the ice and fish it down there myself. So hat's got to stay on my head, and pen's got to stay in my hand, and got to behave myself. So we're ready to get things going here. As I'm trying to get the starting lineups here tonight, I got it for Peters Township, and we are underway.
Opening puck drop. Peters will take it, and we got a buzzer already. 3:43. And there's the 17 minutes up on the board. Are they going to redo the puck drop, or? Okay. They're having trouble with the scoreboard here. And there it is, 16:30 on the clock. And the first buzzer there, Dewey, I guess would have been an icing, correct?
I believe so. No, icing would have brought it back in the other way. It was shot in by Peters Township.
Okay.
So there's the icing as the Ramblers dump it down the length of the ice. So that one will come back into the Rambler zone.
Maybe when they got it across the zone, they just buzzed it and then said, hey, we got to get the clock fixed.
Well, here we go. Face off in the near circle on the near side.
Alexander trying to chip away at it, and it's pushed to the corner. Now it's coming up the near side of the ice as the Ramblers here try and play it up ice, and they get it out of the zone. Played it to center line here. Peters Township flushes it back up the left side. Here comes Prep with it now. Trying to work it around, gets it out of the zone, and Martin's right there to scoop it up. Shot back into play. As there's a battle and a little scrum behind the net, quickly run by Peters. There's a shot on net, and the first save of the game goes to the Ramblers.
Shot there by number 76, Corbell. Austin, number 76, I'm sorry. 76 is his number. Gets a shot on net, makes the save. Goalie for the Ramblers, number 47, Tanner Ball. As we're quickly underway again here. Officials waste no time and getting the puck back into action here.
Oh, and that went off the skate of a Peters Township player, I believe 93. And that would have been O'Donnell. As this one's poked up, but not out of the ice. Peters Township keeps it back in, wrapped around the back of the net. Here comes Prep, tips it through the neutral zone, and that's going to be icing on the Ramblers again.
Yeah, tipped it just to the left of the Rambler side of the red line, and unable to gain that red line before it dumped into the Indians' end. And it'll be icing against the Ramblers, and the play will come all the way back into the Rambler zone.
Face off, picked up here by the Ramblers. Here they come, up the right side of the ice. And a dump and chase here behind the net. Scooped up there Ramblers keep it in. Take a shot on that. That one's shouldered off. And here comes Peter Township up the left side of the ice. Little check there. Ramblers shovel it right back in on net. Ramblers dump it in, and they'll clear. And we got a line change here for Cathedral Prep. Chipped in, and Peters Township clears it out of the zone again. Now they drag it back into their own zone and back out, and here come Peter Township. Boy, Prep harassing on that right side, Dewey. Shot on net, and Ball scoops it up again.
Nice job of staying square to the shooter on that play, Scott, and gobbling up the rebound, not giving it away. And good save there by Ball to keep it a 0-0 score here as they get right to it again here.
14:21 on the clock. First period of play.
Peters Township will win that draw, but it comes out of the zone up the near side. Dumped across ice.
Looking for the puck. Cathedral Prep all over it, harassing. Boy, there seems to be two orange jerseys no matter where you go, Dewey, right now.
Finally, the Indians get it into the zone. Shot on net. Ball with a save.
Big rebound, and it's poked out by a fellow friendly Rambler player.
I believe that was number 21, Sprickman, defenseman there, got it out of the crease. Helping Ball out.
So give that one off the glass and all the way down ice, and icing waved off. Peters Township trapped in the corner. Shot on net and a save made. And that was a howitzer right there. Close quarters, Dewey.
That was Brucey with the shot, number 12, right in the middle of the ice there. And we have a stoppage in play because the net come off the moorings in the Indians' end.
Boy, what a job by Kyle Thomas right there to fight that thing off. That thing was loaded. Face-off won by Peters. And they work it back around far side of the ice, and up they come. 2-on-2, and that's poked away there. And here come the Ramblers up the right side, and they'll dump it in. And all the way down ice, and icing called on Peters Township. PT and CP going at it. Man, this is what a great atmosphere a hockey rink brings.
See people scattered around the rink here.
It almost looks like a softball field, right?
Almost.
All the way around the fencing. Face off. Cathedral Prep controlled it momentarily. And Peters knocks it out of the zone and all the way down the ice for an icing call.
They'll bring it back down into the PTN.
Hasn't been any real sustained offense by either team. It's been quick hitters and then right back up ice. Face off here. And that one's shoveled up. This little check there. And still kept in. And Cathedral Prep doing some work there, keeping that puck into play. And now it's a breakaway. Dragged it, shot in the goal.
Not getting it.
Looked like Martin, number 91, Camden Martin, a senior forward for Peters Township.
At the 12:30 mark of the first period, gets them on the board. And Peters Township will play with the lead here. as the Ramblers win the face-off.
Assistant number 63, Henry Fisher. Confident hold 12:30, Martin from Fisher at 12:30.
Shot from the point there. Didn't get in on the Thomas. As Peters Township will work it out. There's a tip shot right in front of the net. And Thomas had to be careful with that one as it was in his midsection and gobbled up the rebound. And not allowing the rebound to get away from him for another save in tight.
You spoke to the Peters Township coaches earlier, Dewey. Said Thomas was a really good goalie. Sophomore state champion.
2 years ago, sophomore, won the state championship. And then they made it to the finals the next year as he was a junior. And he's a senior this
PT
year.
Again, good defense there. As Schwartz fights that one off. PT fires it right back. And now Peters will take control of the puck. That pass was tipped. Cathedral Prep coming around, shot, and it's up high into the netting and out of play.
Face-off coming to the right of Thomas. But a nice shot right in the slot. As the Ramblers will make a line change here. Get fresh legs out on the ice.
11:36 to go here in the first period of play. As the Ramblers, oh boy, fanning on that one. And has to fire it back in. And a little turnover here. And here comes Peters Township. And see if they can bring it back up ice. Turned over. Prep fires it back in. Back behind the netting. The Ramblers look to keep it in play. Peters Township knocks it free. It's got one man streaking up the right side. Takes a long shot just wide. And now around the back end. Good heavy check there, and now they get tied up. And the Ramblers, that pass is picked off and now fired, but not out of the zone. That shot goes high and wide.
A little bit of a rising shot there. Ball kept his eye on that and deflected it into the right corner.
Prep coming up the right side and
called for offsides at the blue line.
So it looks like we'll get full swing changes from both sides here. So we're down to 10:45 in the first period of play.
And we're right on top of this face-off here.
A little hack and whack, and finally puck sent free, but right back up with it is Peters Township. Ramblers trying to retreat here, get it up ice, and it's turned over. Ramblers get it up. Deep pass up the right side. It's a 2-on-2, and that goes wide. I don't know if he was passing there, if the shot just went wide. The Ramblers trying to keep this in, and it is poked out by Peters Township. Brought right back in, and now they get tied up. Puck still free, and Peters Township sends it up the near side. Brought back out. Here come the Ramblers again. Trying to push in, and Thomas will just shovel that off to his defenseman there. And now Peters Township. Here they come. 3-on-2, right up the middle. Shot on net. Ball steers that aside to the corner. Here comes Cathedral Prep now. Long shot. That one steered aside. Ramblers trying to get to it. Can't keep the pressure on here as Peters Township trying to get it away and clear it. And it's out of the ice, and here they come. Across the half-court stripe here, half-ranked stripe. Ramblers tip it in. And that's going to be icing again, just shy of the red line, Dewey.
Tipped it just a couple feet before the red line, and it will be icing against the Ramblers, and the faceoff will come all the way back to the Ramblers' end to the left of ball.
Are you enjoying yourself, my friend?
Severely. I don't think I can get much happier.
Peters Township in front, and that one's fought off. I don't think they got a good, clean shot on it. But here come the Ramblers, chip it away. Here's a shot on net, and it would have saved there, and that's now still free. As, Matt scrambled in front of the net there.
Thomas able to keep it out of the back of the net somehow. As the Ramblers had a golden opportunity to tie this game up.
Up the left wing. And that one too far out in front and icing cold. What are you sniffling for over there already? We're not even out of the first period yet.
Play's going to come all the way back into the Indians' end to the left of Thomas.
It's like Peter Township looking to get that. Prep's going to come away with it, but it's poke free, and Peters Township can't get it out. Shot goes wide of the net. Ramblers try and push it through, and it's picked up there by Peters Township. Poked free, and now the Ramblers will take control in their own end. Lost control of the puck. Tried to send it out. See, gathered in there by Peters Township as Matea gets it off to his right wing. Shot off the pad of ball. In tight again. Over to the left wing. Here's a shot partially blocked.
Well, I think that went off the crossbar.
I thought Sprickman got a piece of that with a stick. But here come the Ramblers shot, and it's fought off. And a great save by Thomas. Boy, he sees things so clearly, Dewey.
Yeah, that came right through his screen. Shot taken there by Scalise. Number 9, Vinny, has shot it right through the legs of the defenseman and nearly found the back of the net there, but Thomas fought it off, and we'll have a face-off to his left here.
Face-off shot. And an easy save there for Thomas. As Peter Prep working hard to keep that puck in, but it's poked out by Peters Township. Here we go. It's a 2-on-2. Shot and glove. Flashing the leather was Ball, and that'll do an end to that rush.
Had a potential 2-on-1 there for Peters Township. Trailer coming in late. Shot taken by the shooter. And nice glove save there by Ball.
Here come the Ramblers right up center ice. Long shot high over the crossbar. And it's gathered in here, the Ramblers. Tight on the right side. Away comes Peters Township. Tried to get it through 2 defensemen and could not. Ramblers get it back out to center ice. And into Peters Township. That one steered off by Thomas. And Peters Township. Long pass, bumped out the puck. 2-on-1. Here comes Peter Township shot. Fought off there by Ball. Cathedral Prep quickly back the other way, up the right side of the ice. Shoveled in front, Thomas, and oh boy, 2 players hard into the board.
That was Fisher for Peter Township and Joey Walter, 43 for the Ramblers.
Both guys get up okay. As Walter will head to the center, and now looks like Tracy gets chased out of the faceoff.
Ramblers keep it in the zone.
Cathedral Prep behind the net. Pass out in front. And that one's tipped. Here's a shot, shouldered off again. Thomas all over it. Shot right in front, and that one's saved again.
Ramblers buzzing around the net here. Unable to find the back of it as a wind from the point.
Long shot there, and that one's fought off, and we've got whistles. And the net has come off the morning again.
That's the second time that net's come off the morning in this first period. First period brought to us by Corey Federal Credit Union. As Peters Township enjoying a 1-0 lead here.
Face off one, but out of the zone. And the Ramblers will chase it back. Caputo got it free, but the Ramblers recover. And now puck surrounded by a sea of orange. And out come the Ramblers. Up the left side. Here's a shot. That one wide of the net. Long shot went wide. There's a scramble down in the corner here. Peters Township comes away with it. Now fire it back. Around the net. Peters Township coming with pace. Up the left side. Caputo's got it. He's going to throw it right in front of the net, and that one mishandled. And now the Ramblers trying to poke it out. Long shot. That one steered off by Ball. And now it's Peters Township buzzing around the net here.
Swatted away there by number 7.
Poked free, and the Ramblers
Buccini
with a line change. Is that one just out of the reach of the defender? Meanwhile, it's a 2-on-1. Here's the shot, and what a save by Ball! Does the splits and shovels it off to the corner as the net comes off the Mornings.
Shooter just couldn't get that puck elevated as he had a wide open net to work with. Ball sprawling with the split, like you say, Scott. Got a pad on that one as the net comes off the Mornings here in the Ramblers' end. As they'll look to get it reset. They get it reset quickly, and the play will come back outside the zone.
Face-off picked up here by Peters Township. They shovel it in. Ramblers gain control. Back out to center ice. Here comes Cathedral Prep. Briefly. And, oh, boy, the Ramblers had to hold off there, or that would have been offsides. Meanwhile, Peters Township long shot. Ball had to steer that to the corner.
3:45 to go here in the first period.
A little bounce pass to himself down there. Thrown in on net, steered aside by Thomas. Battle for the puck now. Here comes Peters Township. O'Donnell up the right side. Dishes. And that one steered aside by Ball. Clear back to the right side corner of the rink. Cathedral Prep tried to bounce one off the wall, but it's picked up here by Peters Township. That shot was blocked in a beauty as number 89 got a hold of it. That was Eliason for the Ramblers with the block. Here's a long pass in, picked up here by the Ramblers. That pass was tipped. Cathedral Prep shovels it forward. Peters Township will play it in their own end. Cross rank, and it's picked up here by the Ramblers. Coming with pace up the middle, and that one's poked free off the stick. Poked free by the Ramblers, and now Peters Township has a 3-on-1. Here they come. Here's a shot, and that one stopped by Ball, and he cradles it between the knees, and that'll end that little rush there.
No big rebound there as Ball does a nice job of absorbing that shot and keeping the puck very close to him. And he'll freeze it. And we'll have a face-off to his right upcoming. 2:24 to go in the first period.
Face-off picked up here by Peters Township. Shot goes wide of the net. Cathedral Prep now up the left side. Coming with pace to the middle. Tried to throw it in front of the net, but Peters Township gobbles that up, and off and running are they. Up the right side now. That one's poked free again. And Peters Township will play it back here. And now tipped forward by Caputo. Ball gathers it in, and we'll send it right back up ice. Here come the Ramblers out of their own zone. Pass a little long. Picked up here by a fellow teammate. Joey Taylor rings it around the boards. Pass goes rink wide. Martin. Pass was tipped and blocked. Lazaro tries to keep that in and does, and now puck being tipped around there by a couple players. Peters Township working behind the Cathedral Prep net. As the Ramblers will tip that into the Peters Township zone here and get a quick line change in. Right back up ice. Here come the Ramblers. Making a move. That one's tipped from behind. Now thrown in front, and the shot is wide of the net. Eliason doing some work down there for the Ramblers.
Some quick shooting there from inside the slot. .35 seconds to go left in the first period.
Oh, that one tipped and deep into the Cathedral Prep end.
Icing waved off on that play.
Good hustle there by the Ramblers. That pass is tipped, picked up by Peters Township. Now, shoveled forward. Here comes Ramblers. Tip that off to the back, and now they'll come back the other way. Pass up ice, and it's tipped forward, and that'll do it for the first period of play. We got a 1-0 hockey game here in Erie, PA. St. Peter's on top. We'll be back right here on the DEEJ Experience Sports Network.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads Up Sports Training System, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
Hey there, hockey fans. You already know TenbandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on TenbandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
And welcome back here to Erie, PA. It is a hockey night in Erie, and we are through one as we start the second period of play. St. Peters Township, up 1-0 here against the Cathedral Prep Ramblers. And we start period 2 off here with Peters Township coming up the left side. There's a pass right in front. Ball does the splits and saves that one away and keeps Peters Township from putting another one in the column. Great job there by Ball.
Drew Alexander, 46 for the Peters Township, right in front of the net there. And Ball did a nice split there to keep it out and keep it a 1-0 lead.
Peters Township, that one flutters off to the far side. Cathedral Prep trying to get it down. Meanwhile, Peters Township works it around the back of the Prep net. And that one fought off by Ball. Here they come again on the wraparound. Tried to throw it in front, and it goes through the wickets. And out the other side as Peters Township will play it back in their own end now. And here they come up the right side. They'll play it behind the Rambler net again. Tossed in front. That one poked away. And here come the Ramblers. They shovel it forward, trying to squeak it up the left side, and they do. 15:40 to go here. Second period just underway. You're watching the DEEJ Experience Sports Network. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you. Dewey, what are you seeing out there?
A lot. It seems like the pace has kind of picked up a little bit. Halfway through that first period, it seemed like both teams are starting to get their legs underneath them and starting to skate. As we're in the second period here. Second period brought to us by Snap Fitness. As the Ramblers trail 1-0 after one period here. As they look to clear the zone. Nice little sidestep there, and they're off to the races here down the right side. Rising shot just left of the net. Just missing the top left corners. That pops out of play in behind the net.
And that one off the netting. And, boy, how good has Thomas been in that first period?
Very good. And that was a nice effort there by number 21, Matthias Sprickman, with a nice rising shot, just missing the upper left-hand corner there.
14:54 in the second period of play here. Face-off will come to the right. And out of play. Right down, and Ball just gloves that one and will hold on. And that'll thwart any attack there from Peters Township. So Peters Township, multiple-time state champion, Dewey. You did some research. They got a goaltender that was a sophomore and won a state title.
Right.
When was the last time Prep was in the state playoffs? Do we know?
They won a state title back in 2016, I believe. So they do have a state championship. I'm trying to look around here for a banner. I believe somewhere on the far end there's all kinds of banners down there to our right. I didn't get a chance to explore the building a little too much here before we got started.
Well, if you wouldn't have been busy sniffing glass.
Tell you what, you got to do that. Touch the glass and sniff the ice.
Peters Township throws it behind the Rambler net, and Cathedral Prep will take possession here. And that one turned over, and we're going to have a tripping penalty here.
Headed to the sin bin is going to be number 4, Ryland Sorge.
2 minutes for tripping.
No doubt about that one, Scott. I seen as soon as that play happened, I knew that was coming.
That's our first penalty of the game, by the way, as the Ramblers will head to the Epiphany's Emporium penalty kill.
Face-off will be to the left of Ball, as Martin will take it for Peters Township. Back to the point. Mayetta keeps it in the zone, gets the return pass. Will slide it to the far point. Shot left or right of the net. As the Ramblers will clear it.
Ramblers trying to poke it free and got the stick tangled up in the skates and lost it. And Peters Township. I don't know why I say St. Peter's all the time all of a sudden.
Got that stuck on the melon.
Yeah, you wrote it down somewhere and I read it wrong.
I did not. I'll take the blame for it somehow, though.
Peters Township here will work it around the right side. Martin fanned on a shot. Guarded well there out in front by the Ramblers. Minute 8 to go in the penalty as Ball gloves that one.
A high saucer pass through the front of the net. The ball takes the opportunity to slow play down, get fresh legs out on the penalty kill. Nice job in front of the net there was number 7, Ashton Duchini. Keeping the front of the net clear for his goalie. Ball.
This one turned over. Stretch pass just off the outreach stick. As Logan Taylor was looking for a shorty on that one. Not meant to be.
Doing a good job of killing the penalty there deep in the Peters Township zone as they get into the Ramblers' end there. And they'll set up the power play.
40 seconds left on the penalty. And Cathedral Prep makes a move. One-on-one shot, and it's saved by Thomas. 25 to go in the penalty.
Ramblers get control of the puck, and will work it all the way back into their end. And they'll dump it the whole length of the ice. And the Indians will have to go the whole length here with 10 seconds to go in the power play.
Lost control, and it's picked up by the Ramblers again. Shot to goal! It's a shorty! Logan Taylor for the Ramblers rips off a shorty with 1 tick left in the penalty kill.
Well, he worked hard on that penalty kill and gets the goal at 12:19 of the second. I believe it's going to be an unassisted shorty goal there, Scott, as you say. But good work there to keep it deep in the Peters Township end and rewarded with a shorthanded goal. And we're tied at 1.
Well, they didn't say shorthanded, so the timer must have expired, Dewey, before he got the biscuit in the basket, as you say. But either way, it was a great play to tie this game up at 1 here with 11:54 to go in the second period of play. Unassisted goal, and teams kind of comfortable with each other now. They're, as you say, picking up the pace here a little bit.
Yes, the pace is definitely picked up here.
Peters Township screaming up the right side. They've been playing a lot behind the prep net here in the second period. Oh, big hard check there.
Dumped right back into the prep zone. As the Ramblers will set up the play from behind the net. Saucer pass tipped at mid-ice, at center ice, I should say. As both teams looking to get a handle on it. Peters Township will work it into the Rambler zone.
Good check here. I'm starting to see a little heavy hitting going on here in the second period. That one wide of the net. And a good effort there. As Peters working the puck here. Behind the net again as Ball locks in his eyes behind. As Peters Township out in front now. That one.
Nice toe save there. Ball kicked out the left foot.
And another.
And he'll find an opportunity to freeze it, and does.
Little 3 whacks at that one in tight.
10:40 left to go here in the second period. A little stoppage in play here. So both teams will take the opportunity to change out the lines. Face off to the left of Ball.
Palmieri will win that face off. Thrown back in through a screen. Nice pad save by Ball. As the Ramblers, hard check there by Palmieri. As Ramblers being kind of pesky here. Peters Township will throw it back in their own end. And now play it forward. Gathered up here in the corner. Palmieri throws to the far side. Ramblers will pick it up here. That pass is picked off. Thrown back up. Now Cathedral prop. Pass is tipped, and it's going to be an icing on the Ramblers. We'll reset, do it again. 9:47 to go here in the second period. You're watching today's coverage live on the DEEJ Sports Network. Again, we want to thank Tenband for bringing us on board and partnering up with them on the PIHL channel as well. And hopefully we're doing coverage justice, Dewey. Our very first hockey game on DEEJ Sports Network, and we're happy to be here.
Play right in front of the Ramblers' net. They go clear it and try to get it out of the zone.
Oh, boy, and Catcherbaum was calling for that puck. He was all alone up the left wing here, and they never saw him. And Ball sees this one and takes that right between the C and P in his jersey, and will freeze it there.
Keeps it pinned to his chest. And we'll have a face-off to his left here. Taylor steps in to take the draw for the Ramblers.
Tracy wins that one. That shot gets shoveled off. Now the Ramblers trying to get a little bit of room here. That pass by Mateus shot. What a pad save.
I believe that went off the blocker.
Blocker save, pardon me. And there's a block shot there. That was Duccini with a block shot. Oh, that one fumbled out of the zone there. Here come the Ramblers with it. They can't get a good clean handle on it. Hard check into the boards. And now shot, and it's shouldered off again by Thomas. Well, if we learned anything here today, Dewey, we know that Thomas can shoulder off a puck.
Yep.
He see them risers coming, and he knows how to handle them.
Icing waved off on that play. I thought maybe it was going to get called. Peters Township will come out of their own end to mid-ice and over. Heavy hit in the Ramblers' end, and they'll come away with a puck here.
That one tipped, gloved ahead, and now the Ramblers will dish it off here. Right down in front of us.
Back into the Peters Township end. Around the back of the net. Through center ice. Mariota unable to get to it in time, and icing is called.
He's
kind of palm up
in
asking
the referee
questions.
like, hey, I'm right here, ref. He didn't like it. But the officials call it as they see it, and it'll be an icing against Peters Township, and faceoff will be to the left of Thomas.
7:35 to go here in the second period. Tied at 1.
And that's going to be Bryce O'Donnell getting chased from the faceoff circle. Here's the Ramblers with a little dribbler. That one gets through, and Thomas has to lay down on it and take a nap and keep that thing out of the net. That one almost trickled its way in.
You know, it is a slippery surface they play on. It's called ice. But for some reason, a goalie's just able just to lay there and not move. It just stays right there.
7:26 to go here in the second period of play. Ramblers with a shot wide of the net. Cathedral prep. Flips that one. I believe that one off a stick.
Shot didn't get through to Thomas. And
Ramblers with
out
some
of play, it looked like.
Ramblers with some offensive zone time here.
This face-off will just come outside the blue line. Right at our feet.
Eliason wins a face-off. That one, pad save from Thomas. Pushes it to the left corner.
They'll work hard in that corner. Peter Township will come away with it and send it right up the middle of the ice.
Shot gloved again. Ball flashing the leather for the second time with another great save there. Keeping this game tied at 1.
Seen it all the way. Making the save look easy. Face off to his right.
I don't think I can flash my gloves that fast when I'm cleaning the snow off my car.
I've seen you flash the paddle on the pickleball court a couple of times that quick.
It would be comical if we played pickleball with ice skates. We were talking now about that a little bit off air. And the reason I brought it up was we seen a tennis match one-on-one being played on ice skates. Oh, hard shot there up over the net. Another shot and another gloved save as Ball has got that red-hot glove working.
Shot from Fisher. He's seen all the way, made an easy catch on it. Face off to the left, the ball this time. Round back on that, right out front.
Oh, what a save by Ball, right in front of the net. And he was able to keep it away. Poked free. Ramblers come away with it. Up the left side. Peters Township gets a stick on it, and it's deep in Cathedral Prep end. Good hustle there. Peters Township will keep it in, and now they're locked up on the boards here. Poked free. Here come the Ramblers.
Taylor again down the left side, loses control of it. Trying to dig it out in the corner now. Staying with the play around the back of the net, still with it. Centers it out in the middle of the slot, picked off by Peters Township, coming back the other way.
Martin trying to get it up, and there's a shot and a pad save from Ball. And he's been busy in this second period, Dewey.
But he's been stout in the net. Nothing got by him. As we have a little stoppage in play here. Face off to the left, the ball. Walter will step into the circle for the Ramblers. As Tracy wins it back to the point. Unable to get it out. Finally, the Ramblers do. Peters Township will maintain possession and work it back across center ice. Not into the zone. Nice play there by the Ramblers. As Walter unable to gain the blue line.
Poked free, sent down the right side. Here come the Ramblers. And that one's going to be saucered way up ice. Knocked around by Peters Township, but gathered in by Cathedral Prep. Makes a play shot and a save by Thomas. 5:03 to go here in the second period. That one squeaks its way through, and Peters Township will clear it. And no icing there. As Cathedral Prep right back in on it again. That one tipped free. Peters Township up middle. Trying to split the defense. Will shovel it off to a teammate and lost his
edge on his skate. Blew a tire, so to speak.
That one tipped free. 2-on-1 here. Now 3-on-1 as Peters Township will regain control of the puck. Good block there. Ramblers trying to get it free. Peters Township working around the back of the net again. This one here handled by Phillips. Palmieri. Back out to Phillips. Top of the point. Here's a shot on net, ball with a save. And it's pushed to the right side, and here come the Ramblers. And that one tipped free again. Still loose, and finally, Matea slows it down. Still loose, and he flips it into the zone. And the Ramblers will kick it right back out. Good play there. Ramblers sticking with it. Phillips will play it deep in his own end. Now they'll kick it up, right up the middle. It's a 2-on-3-on-1. Shot saved away. Bull again. He has been on fire here in the second period of play.
Nice right elbow to kick that one to the corner. And the ball, a puck gets it on Thomas, and he'll stop it and give everybody a break and give everybody a chance to get a couple of line changes in there. But down to 3:16 to go here in the second period. Scott tied at 1. Ramblers get the equalizer here in the second period as Peter Township took the lead in the first. And the scoreboard kind of blinking down there. I'm kind of getting worried about it.
It's been blinking all game. Where you been?
Well, I haven't been watching it. I just noticed it was blinking there. It's a face-off to the left of Thomas here. Ramblers unable to keep it in the zone. Peters Township will get it out the center ice, and the Ramblers dump it back in the zone.
Chasing after this one is Cathedral. And Peters Township takes it away from him. Tried to stretch pass across ice. Shoveled right back in by the Ramblers. Cathedral in high pursuit. And now Peters Township will shovel it out. Here's Phillips. That one tipped. Big check there by Phillips on the boards. Puck squirts free, and the Ramblers come up the right side. 2:35 to go. Shot in on Thomas is wide of the net. And here come the Indians. Martin shovels it in. Ball out of net to play it. Throws it behind the net. And now the Ramblers will look to get it out, and they do. Cross the blue line now. Back the other way. A little shovel shot. Nothing called on the hit there. And Peters Township back the other way. Up the left side. 3-on-3. Shot wide of the net. I believe Ball might have got a piece of that. And Peters Township shovel it right back in, and now we'll head off for a line change. Ramblers. Tips it free. Gloved ahead. Ramblers. Coming up the right side. Got help in tow. Great move there. Here's the shot, and Thomas got enough of it. Went up over his head, and see Peters Township
dump at the length of the ice. They'll take the icing to alleviate the pressure the Ramblers were just putting on Thomas there. 1:23 to go here in the second period, as the Ramblers have really stepped up the pace here.
1:23, second period here on DEEJ Sports Network. 10-band Productions having us on board here with you tonight. Erie, Pennsylvania, minute 15 to go as the Ramblers poke this free, center ice. Centered up in the zone, I should say. And now Peters Township trying to get that free. And we got a whistle.
Tied up in the near corner. I believe it might have deflected up and out of play. It'll come out of the zone just across the blue line to this dot here. Literally almost underneath our feet here. Can't get much closer to the action here tonight, Scott. As the Ramblers will dump it into the zone and chase after it.
55 to go here in the second period of play. Peters Township. Palmieri trying to get control. It throws it front, shot, the goal! The Indians score again, and it's Drew Alexander.
.45.5 seconds to go in the second. And they regain the lead by 1, 2-1 here.
Here's the face-off. 45 seconds left. Whoa, Peters Township. Quick shot by Pelmari, and that one's fought off by Ball, and now it's out of play. 38.9 on the clock. I mean, that was a howitzer from the blue line from Pelmari. And Ball barely got up in time to get that one out of harm's way there. Face-off tied up. Here come the Ramblers. Trying to chip it forward. Fights his way through traffic. Coming with a head of steam is Frickman. And now the Ramblers will settle it down. Try and throw it around the net. Played here. Thrown out in front. Nobody there. Shot. And a save by Thomas from point-blank range as Lane Eliason threw it on net. And, I mean, that is about as point-blank as you can get.
Yeah, Thomas pinned his left arm to his side and kept it there. We've got 18 seconds to go. Peters Township clinging to a 2-1 lead here.
(18-3). Ramblers throw that one in on Thomas off the face-off, and he'll grab and hold, and we'll redo it again.
Neither team taking the opportunity to make any line changes here. And now the Ramblers will send Walter out onto the ice. And the Indians will counter. And they'll send Palmieri in. He won't take the draw, but he comes out onto the ice.
Caputo will take the draw here. Won by the Ramblers. Shot! And rebounded a goal! The Ramblers tied up just like that. 10.9 to go in the second period of play.
Is that Taylor again?
Number 42, Logan Taylor.
Just like that, we're knotted up at 2, Scott.
Boy, just when you think you were going to have momentum going into the third period of play, Ramblers throw on the air brakes and say, not so fast. Quickly deposit one in the back of the net. And it's 2-2 with 10.9 on the clock here in the second period.
And they may not be done yet.
Kicked forward. Now poked, but kept in. Pelmari down to 2 and 1. Shot in on Ball, and the rebound is gobbled up. And that'll do it for the second period of play. We head to our second intermission. You're watching PIHL Hockey on Tenband Productions right here on the DEEJ Sports Network. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd, Lisa Lockwood on camera, Sammy Fisher in the house. On controls, we'll be back in just a few.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
Look at him, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, climbing his way through the corporate rat race. We've all been there, focused on that next raise, promotion, chocolate bar. Keeping an eye on your health can be exhausting. Weight Loss Direct is a personalized wellness and weight loss program. We utilize an AI algorithm to determine your specific foods and match you with a real-life coach and an easy-to-follow meal plan so you could stay on track to success and health. Check out weightlossdirect.com to learn more.
Jumbo ice caramel drizzle peppermint mochaccino. Extra caramel.
That's us. I'd love to join you guys at the beach house for a few days, but between my job and the kids, it's just not that easy. Not to mention, how am I squeezing into a bikini after this winter?
Keeping off extra pounds while balancing a family and a career can be tough. And 500-calorie coffees won't get you there either. Weight Loss Direct provides a 24/7 support and one-on-one coaching to keep you on track and guarantee you success and health. Start your journey at weightlossdirect.com.
Are you ready to take your game to the next level? Hey, I'm Tyler Kennedy, 2009 Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup champion here, and trust me, I know what it's like to play to the max. That's why I recommend the patented Heads-Up Sports Training System, improving reaction time and your spatial awareness with this dynamic training system all at your fingertips. Train smarter with endless applications for any position. It's that simple. HeadsUpSTS.com. Play with your head up.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And eyes and cheeks and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Affordable self-care from professional massage therapists and estheticians. It's what we do. Massage Envy, where better begins.
Are you tired of the stress job hunting brings? Well, at Career Concepts, we can help you find a job without all the hassle. Career Concepts is the award-winning staffing and recruiting firm winning the Erie's Choice Awards 18 years in a row. We place people in jobs ranging from manufacturing, food production, warehouse, and professional jobs, all paying a great wage. Stop by one of our conveniently located offices today and let us help you start a new career. Last year, Career Concepts placed over 3,300 people in jobs. That's almost 13 people placed every working day. Let us help you find your next job.
So I'm Brad Allen at Rossbacker Insurance, and I just want to say that we're here to help you out. We can customize an insurance program for your family, for your business, whether you're a manufacturer, a contractor, a restaurant, a church, a civic organization. We have experience with all those, and we insure a number of them. So we can help you out. We've got multiple carriers. We can put together a great program, customized to your needs, bundle it all together, get you great discounts. So give us a call or look us up on our website, teamrossbacker.com.
Crotty Chevrolet Buick is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership for over 50 years. Crotty's offers award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians, and they offer a fully stocked parts department. Crotty's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Give Chop, Shane, or Bill a call today at 814-664-8614 or visit them at the Y in Columbus. Epiphany's Emporium, located at 34 North Center Street in Corey, offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come and check out their creative inventory. They have items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals and handcrafted wooden items, fiber art, and art supplies. Thirsty? Well, check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar. And welcome back here to Erie, Pennsylvania at the Lecom Sports Center, whatever they're calling it nowadays. It used to be Erie Bank Sports Center, but as we stated before, change of sponsorship or whatever. Back in October, Dewey, and didn't cool things off around here, that's for sure. We've got a heated game here, 2-2, and we're at the second intermission of tonight's game. What are you seeing out there on the ice?
Well, back in the first period, kind of recap the scoring here. Peters Township took the lead in the first at the 12:30 mark on a goal by Camden Martin, and that held up for the rest of the first period as Peters Township took a 1-0 lead to the intermission. And then in the second period, Logan Taylor lit the lamp at the 12:19 mark of the second, and it stayed 1-1 for quite a long time in that second period before Drew Alexander put a biscuit in the basket there at the 48-second mark in the second period as Peters Township took a 2-1 lead. And then 38 seconds later at the 10-second mark, it was Logan Taylor again depositing the biscuit in the basket. And we're knotted it up 2-2 after 2 periods of play here. And really the energy is kind of built all the way from the first period through the second. And I'm really excited to see what happens here in the third as the action really starting to pick up. Guys are starting to get open. And the shooters are just burying the puck into the wide-open net there as the last 2 goals were just wide-open shots and nobody in front of the shooter, and they just deposit them into the empty net.
Well, it's kind of a tale of 2 different periods. One, there was hardly any score. It was almost like they were feeling each other out a little bit. And as the first period got closer and closer to the end, you could tell the pace was picking up. And then that second period, it just all broke open.
Yeah, Taylor had a good effort on the penalty kill in that second period and was rewarded. I almost think there was 1 second left to go in that penalty, but right at the end of that penalty kill, Taylor found the back of the net and tied it at 1. And then the energy just stayed at a high level there in that second period as Peters Township came back, retook the lead late, but the Ramblers kept digging and clawing and got the equalizer 38 seconds after giving up the lead. And we stayed knotted, headed into the third period here, 2 apiece, as the Ramblers haven't had a lead here tonight, Scott, but they're oh so close to getting there.
Yeah, you just take a look at the couple of replays on them scores. That last one, boy, that's a momentum killer. What's that, like 10 seconds? 18 seconds left in the second period of play.
10 seconds to go.
And you have the lead. Face-off comes, Ramblers get the puck, bang, quickly into the net with 10 seconds left, and now all that momentum and all the air just kind of got sucked out of your bench.
Got to find a way to recharge the batteries and get back at it here. Is 1 period to go here to decide a winner. As like I said before, Ramblers haven't had a lead here tonight, but they've been chipping away at it. They found a way to knot it up twice, and sure would be nice if they could find a way to get a lead and get the victory here.
Well, the Zambonis out to work here on the ice. We're going to get on work. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the third period of play right here on the DEEJ Sports Network, on Tenband Productions, and the the PIHL Network. I've done so many of them. Wow, we'll be back in just a few.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corey Snap Fitness. As you can see, we have moved to our new location at 124 West Smith Street in Corey, Pennsylvania. Hey, we are the same fitness center that we were before, but in a much larger space. We're a community. Come on down. We have some fall specials, some pre-grand opening specials. So give us a call at area code 814-462-2455. Ask for Bob, and I'll talk about the new specials that we have before we grand open. But this is a beautiful space. Come in and check us out. Have a great day.
The YMCA of Corey has proudly been serving the community since 1899. Their mission is to put Christian principles into practice through programs that promote a healthy spirit, mind, and body for all. They offer a wide selection of services to meet the needs of your family. Whether it's enrolling your child into childcare or learning to swim in our pool, the YMCA of Corey is the place for you. For more information on the programs and activities, visit the YMCA online today at www.ymcaofcorey.org or give them a call at 814-664-7757. The Y wishes to help you be the best that you can be in 2023.
Hey there, hockey fans. You already know TenbandTV can stream live regional sports. But did you know you can also stream the best of the local music scene as well? Music from the 412 is live and streaming 24/7 on TenbandTV. Watch music videos, concerts, and original programming free from the comfort of your couch. Featuring the best of music and artists from Pittsburgh and Western PA. Tune in today.
Discover the heart of Pittsburgh at Mount Washington Shop and Save. At Mount Washington Shop and Save, we're more than just a grocery store. We're your neighborhood destination. From the freshest local produce to gourmet delights, we've got it all under one roof. Experience convenience, quality, and savings, all in the heart of Mount Washington. Mount Washington Shop and Save, where Pittsburgh shops with a view. Shop smart, shop local, shop Mount Washington Shop and Save.
And welcome back here, folks, to Erie, Pennsylvania, live. It's PIHL Hockey on the PIHL Network and Tenband Productions. You're watching it live on the DEEJ Sports Network. Scott Lockwood, Dewey Hurd with you, Sammy Fisher and Lisa Lockwood running camera. And the team's getting ready to come back out here and let it rip in the third. We're tied at 2. As it's been an entertaining second period of play, and it'll be interesting, Dewey, as we stated earlier, to see how this momentum shakes out from the end of that second period.
Well, the Ramblers have all the momentum coming into the third. Again, the third period brought to us by Jim's Automotive. And I tell you what, the play overall, just in that second period, picked up from both ends. Some big, heavy, crunching hits in the corners, some good open play in the middle of the ice. And some nice finishes late in the period on a couple of quick bang-bang goals by both teams as Peters Township took the lead 2-1. And then the Ramblers came right back and tied it up at 2 in less than a minute to go in that second period. So I look for the same thing to happen here in the third as ball getting all stretched out in the crease there as he gets ready to get this third period going.
And how good has Ball been in that for the Ramblers tonight? And on the other side of it, when Thomas gets back out there, he's been exceptional as well. Both of them giving up a couple goals that maybe you can't defend too much. A lot of traffic in front of the net.
Yeah, a lot of heavy traffic, and then just a loose puck went to the right guy for each team and was able to bury it in a wide open net as it's been a very tightly contested contest, as the scoreboard shows, a 2-2 score, as we have just about a minute and a half to go here before we get to that third period, as both teams eager to get that W here tonight. Ramblers sit on a 3-6 record with a couple overtime losses, and Peters Township sitting on a 6-3 record. So kind of both ends of the spectrum there, Scott. One with on the upper side, one on the lower side, but this would be a good win for the Ramblers here if they can find a way to put a couple biscuits in the basket here and get the W.
Side note for Peters Township in that second quarter or second period, you could hear the coach from Saint. I'm going to call him St. Peters Township for forever now. But you can hear the coach of Peters Township really getting on his players. He's not happy about how they were playing, and we'll have to see if that sparks some momentum for him here in the third.
As we're underway here in the third period, Peters Township will bring it right in, and ball tested early as he takes that one right in the midsection and gobbles up the rebound. As we're just underway here in the third period, Peters Township gets another shot on net, and the faceoff will go to the left of ball.
Face off, tipped out of the play, out of the zone, deep in, and just cruised past the net as Thomas watched it go by. Now quickly back up ice. Here come the Ramblers. Threw it to the middle and couldn't keep it on a stick. As the pass there intended for Ball, or Walter, I should say. As the Ramblers pass gets tipped there, but they'll regain possession. Here comes Joey Walter. There's a scrum in the corner there. Thrown across ice, and now all here to the top of the point. That one picked off, and it's going to be a 2-on-1 here. Peters Township, and it's poked in for a Peters Township goal. Just a little love tapper. And it was enough to get it in the front corner of the net. And I believe it was number 88.
You are correct. Caputo composited it in the back of the net. And Peters Township gets a 3-2 advantage here early in the third period.
Costly turnover there for the Ramblers.
Nearly got out of that 2-on-1 advantage there, but Caputo got it in the back of the net with just a little bit of a love tap. And Peters Township back out in front by 1.
Puck rings around behind Thomas. Poked free, and here come Peter Township again.
They'll dump it back into the Ramblers' end as they'll send it right up the middle of the ice to Taylor. Taylor loses it as the Peters Township try to dump it back in, but the Ramblers dump it back across and out of into the offensive zone.
Right back across the red stripe. Ramblers tipped that one, and Cathedral Prep will gain possession here. Take it across half. Rank stripe here now turned over. Here's Caputo. Throws it up the right side. And this one thrown in. And Ball will steer it behind the net. As they go out of here on the side. Poked free by Phillips. Little chop there, a little kick, and finally Cathedral Prep comes away with a shot. It is wide. Now there's a scrum on the side wall here. Deep corner. This one picked up but not out. Gloved, and that shot is high up over the net. As the Ramblers trying to push the issue here. Sharp angle shot there. Picked away. The rebound shot at. And Thomas handles that one. And now here come Peters Township. Nice little move there as he splits the defense. And that's a little aggressive, and that's going to draw a foul. As the Ramblers...
They get called for interference.
Call for interference. A little angry that Peters Township took a stick away. And Matthias Sprickman reacts to it and gives him the old push, and he gets the interference call. 2 minutes on the penalty kill will be the Ramblers. 21 for 2 minutes. The shot on net, deflected out in front, and this one cleared the length of the ice. 13:30 to go here in the third period of play. We're 3-2 is your score after a third period score here by Peters Township. Shot well screened in front. Kicked aside, and the Ramblers will clear it down the left side.
That was Walters with a clear. Number 43.
Peters Township quickly up ice here. Right around the back of the net. That one gloved and briefly lost in the skate. And now it's cleared down the ice again. What was the whistle there for?
I don't know. On the penalty kill, you're allowed to ice it, so I don't know why they would touch it down there, but they did. Peters Township will win the draw, and will have to work the whole length of the ice to get back into the offensive zone on the power play.
Puck comes free. Around the back of the net. Here's Caputo. Throws it behind. That one picked off and sent down the length of the ice. And Thomas will stop it there, and that'll be time to reset here. 20 seconds to go in the Epiphany's Emporium penalty kill. Shot and gutted as Ball hung on to that right in his midsection.
I think another penalty has been called against Cathedral Prep.
Yeah, it's getting a little chippy down there. A lot of extracurricular.
Looks like Tucker
pushing.
Kinnear is going to go to the box for roughing. Cross check is going to be the call.
So that's going to be number 38. 2 minutes in the box.
11:47 of the third period here. So a little two-man advantage for Peters Township. Got 4 seconds on that left.
4 seconds for the 5-on-3.
Sprickman looking to come out of the box quickly here to get back in the action. Peters Township wins the draw. Back to the point.
Kicked away there by Ball. Sprickman back on the ice. And we have a minute 45 as Ball gloves that one. As Ramblers coach not happy here with something, Dewey. Did you hear
something about the whacking at the goalie after the whistle?
They're having a little discussion there on the bench with the Rambler coach.
That's one of the nice things about not having a big crowd here tonight. You can really hear the coaches on the bench.
11:30 to go. Minute 40 on the Epiphany's Emporium penalty kill for the Ramblers. Thrown out in front. And that one tipped. And Ramblers still trying to get a hold of that thing to get it out of the zone. Peters Township will throw it behind the net. Check there. Peters Township comes away with the puck. They get it out here to the top. And that one's blocked. Off and running. Here's a shot. Thomas saves it, steers it wide of the net. Shot was Joey Walter again. He's had an active night here for the Ramblers.
They'll keep it out of the zone. Ball kicks that one into the near corner. 45 seconds to go in the power play. As Peters Township will have to regroup and re-enter the zone.
Great piece of work there by Mayetta there for Peters Township. This one cleared out by the Ramblers. 30 seconds to go here in the Epiphany's Emporium penalty kill. Alexander coming up the left side. This one knocked wide. Shot through the screen, and that bounced off a teammate and trickles wide of the net. Down to 3 seconds. And out of the box comes Kinnear. And we're back to even strength with 9:38 to go. This one moved forward. Coming up the right side, and it's swooped away by Peters Township. Now right back the other way. Good defense there. Kinnear out of the box immediately, having an impact on the defensive side of the puck.
Icing called against Peters Township. That'll bring it all the way back into their zone with 9:12 to go. And they won't be allowed to make any changes.
Face-off coming to the right of Thomas. Won by the Ramblers. They'll throw it behind the net. Gathered in there. And now tipped forward. And that was a long shot in on Thomas. Bounced in there. Had to make a pad save. Tipped away. That one fanned on it. And the Ramblers will have to regroup here. And that one tipped. Phillips throws this right back. A lot of back and forth here in the neutral zone. Palmieri flips it forward. Right back in the Ramblers. And right back out again. Back to the neutral zone. Oh, saved it at the blue line. A great job there by Duccini. Now Peters Township. Trying to work. Trying to knock that thing down. Now they'll go in behind the net. The Ramblers stop that approach. And up ice. And it'll be an icing call against the Ramblers. 7:54 to go here in the third period of play, and it's Peters Township up 3-2. Back underway as Peters Township will throw this right back in behind the net. Cathedral Prep forced to play it, and now tip it out of the zone. As the Indians retreat, Ramblers trying to poke it free. And oh boy, what a move there. It's a 3-on-1. Shot shouldered up, high in the air, and the Ramblers still don't have control of it yet. Peters Township will play it behind the net. And that one tipped around. Ramblers played around the boards, picked up here by the Indians. Shot, oh boy.
Missed a wide open net there.
Wide open net, and that thing come clean across the crease.
Back door was completely wide open there. And just missed the gaping open mouth of the goal. And that literally could have put this game away.
They'll try it again, 6:45 to go. The Ramblers trying to gain possession here. Peters Township.
They'll dump it deep in the zone and have a line change in behind that dump. Kept in the zone here.
Caputo trying to make a move around, and it gets poked free. He'll have to reset. That one sent in. And off the shoulder of ball. Shot in there, and again, ball has to be on his game here. Thrown out in front, and the Ramblers will send this in on net. And Thomas forced to make the long save there. It gives the Ramblers some reprieve as the Indians are really starting to pile on the pressure here.
A little sustained pressure in the offensive zone there by Peters Township. And we have a whistle on the ice. I believe an offside is going to be called.
It's about what I'm guessing. He was standing right under me, so he's hard to see.
Face-off coming right here in front of us on the near dot right here.
Shoveled ahead. Peters Township trying to gain control. Cathedral prep knocks it right back in and are forced to retreat, avoid the offsides. Up the right wing, we're down to 5:30 to go here in the third period of play as the Ramblers will work this back across the blue line. On the attack here, they get through and throw it off the side of the netting. As Indians on the crash there. And that one bobbled around dangerously. Thomas steers it aside. That shot goes wide. Dumped to the far corner. Now played Peters Township. Coming up the left side. Palmieri with a shot, and that's blocked. And that one steered aside by Ball. Ramblers struggling to gain a hold of the puck. They finally do. And that one's in, and a pad save by Ball. 4:45 to go here in the third period of play. Tip forward. Picked up here by the Ramblers. That one blocked, now poked free. And here come the Indians back the other way. Ramblers play it across the blue line, and that's poked out of the zone. Ramblers right back in. Right side to the middle, and fanned on the shot. And there's another shot by the trailer coming in. And that shot is wide. And the Indians finally take control here. That was a sketchy few seconds there by Thomas in net.
Offside at the blue line is called.
I thought we were going to see a fish out of water there for a minute. Thomas has been rock solid back there.
Down to 4:07 left to go. Face-off coming to the near circle here, just outside the blue line. Ramblers look to control it. They do. Back to their D.
Oh, lost the handle on it.
Peters Township keeps it in the zone. Play continues here. Trying to find that backdoor play, not there. As the Ramblers will get it off across center ice. And Peters Township dumps it right back in the zone.
That should have been out of play. It went off the steel beam. But play continues. 3:30 to go here in the third period. Ramblers trail 3-2. They're bunched up here on the sideline, and now that one just thrown out of there. And we got a slashing call. And this one's going against Palmieri, number 7, for slashing. 2 minutes on the board, and the Ramblers will be going on the power play. Karate Chevrolet power play.
Face-off will be to the left of Thomas.
So 3:16 on the clock. 2 minutes of it will be in favor of the Ramblers. We'll see if they can put one into the back of the net here to tie this game up at 3.
Get the equalizer here on the power play.
Here's a shot to goal! Just like that, the Ramblers tie it up just seconds in. The Karate Chevrolet power play.
Nice shot there by Duccini.
Ashton Duccini.
At the 3:09 mark of the third period here. And we are tied at 3, Scott. With a power play goal.
Could it happen, Dewey? Our very first hockey game going to overtime.
We've seen a lot of firsts here tonight. Ramblers will dump it in to the left of to the right of Thomas, I should say.
That one chipped right back out. There's a race for the puck. Caputo trying to get there, and he can't. Ramblers will maintain possession. Oh, there's a shot and almost a goal, but a save by Thomas. And that was great work. Carrying that puck through the middle by Kinnear. 2:28 to go. Ramblers will move this up left side. Here's a shot blocked. Trying to keep that one in play, and it's out of the zone. Ramblers with a pass, and it's tipped to the far corner. Gathered in here and thrown back out. 2 minutes to go here in the third period of play. Trying to catch them in a line change here. And back quickly is Peters Township as they cross the blue line here. And the Ramblers. Oh, that one tipped. Here's a shot, and Ball has to fight that one off. Minute 40 to go here. As Prep pushes that back into Peters Township zone. This one picked up on the right side. Here come the Ramblers to 3-on-4. That shot flung behind the net. And now right back the other way. Here comes Peters Township. Laugh it up, Fuzzball. Crossed. Center ice. 60 seconds to go. And that one steered wide by Thomas. Ramblers take a shot. Oh, boy. Dangerous stretch pass. A little too far out of the reach, though. Big check into the boards there. Ramblers come away with the puck and lost possession. And now Peters Township coming in. Here's a shot. That one steered wide. 33 seconds to go. Tied at 3. And the Ramblers will hang on here with 20 ticks left on the clock. And they turn it over. Here's Martin, and that one's poked free by Ball. Down to 12 seconds. Thrown behind the net, down to 6 seconds. Peters Township will rim it around, and that'll tick off, and we are going to overtime.
3 periods wasn't enough, Scott. We're going to have to go to overtime. Both teams getting 1 goal in that third period. First goal in that third period was Peters Township. Caputo with a little tip in at the 16:03 mark, and stayed that way for a long time as Ashton Duccini got the equalizer on the Karate Chevrolet power play at the 3:09 mark. And we're still tied at the end of regulation.
And that was it turns out to be a very big slashing foul on Palmieri there.
Not a lot of penalties in the game. Erie with 2, Cathedral Prep with 2, and Peters Township with 1. But theirs was a very costly one as it gave the Prep Ramblers an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they capitalized on it.
Well, as we get ready to start overtime play, we want to thank 10 Band Productions for having us along. You're watching the PIHL Hockey on DEEJ Experience Sports Network.
And I was talking with the
It's time for some 3-on-3 hockey here in Erie, Pennsylvania. A lot of room on the ice, Dewey. What are we expecting here?
Well, hopefully whoever's got the more legs than them Whoever got more gas left in the tank as Peters Township will work it into the zone here. To the left, the ball around the back of the net. Ricocheted out front.
Shot blocked there by Sprickman. Ramblers pinch that one off, throw it to the middle. Got to be very careful here not to turn it over in your own end. As the Ramblers will bring it up the left side of the ice. Making a move, taking a shot, that one high. And that was a beauty to get in on the goaltender. But Sprickman missed it high and wide.
Sprickman, a nice, big, tall player, just making some nice moves there. Found a way to get an open shot, but just over the top of the net.
Alexander back the other way. To the far corner. That one tipped out of there by the Ramblers. Here they come.
Just under 2 minutes left to go in overtime here.
Here's the shot. That one shouldered off again by Thomas. Up and out of play. Minute 45 to go in overtime. Dewey. Could it be? Could it be?
A lot of time left to go here in overtime, Scott.
Could we see a shootout on our first ever hockey broadcast? Ramblers will center it. Shot saved by Thomas, and it's up and out of play. And that was a great save there by Thomas. As we remain deadlocked at 3 here in overtime with a minute 33 on the clock.
Face-off will come to the left of Thomas here.
Teams battle for possession. Peters Township comes out across the red stripe here. Shot and a save by Ball. Bellied that one with a minute 19 on the clock.
Again, no rebound on those shots. As Ball's done an exceptional job in between the pipes here for the Ramblers.
Face-off will come to the right of Ball. Peters Township, and that one gets waved off as Sprickman found himself on the ice there. Will have to peel himself up.
1:14 left to go in overtime. Duccini comes out onto the ice. As Kinnear will have a seat on the bench. Ramblers come away with it.
They get out of their own zone. Now they'll circle back and set up shop. Throw it to the middle. Picked up here. Gathered in, and that is tipped. And here comes Peters Township. Caputo, top of the point, will throw it down to the left side.
35 seconds to go.
Ramblers will circle back as they get some fresh legs on the ice.
25 seconds.
Sprickman up the middle, trying to make a move. Here comes Sprickman, and that's turned over. And Peters Township racing with it, and the Ramblers get back and play some great defense right there. Joey Walter. And the clock will tick down to 2 and 1. It could not be a better night than what we're about to see right now.
3 periods wasn't enough. Overtime wasn't enough. We're headed to a shootout. Tied at 3.
If you're writing a script on how you would want a hockey game to go for your first broadcast, you couldn't write a better one up.
Well, 3 times Peters Township has taken the lead, and 3 times Cathedral Prep has come back with the equalizer. And, wow, what a way to top off the night, finish this one with a shootout.
Oh, we'll see who can make the moves. We'll see a little toe drag swag.
I'm looking for something in between the legs.
You want it right between the wickets. Well, we've talked them up all night long. We've got Kyle Thomas on the right side of us, standing tall here for Peters Township. And on our left side, doing a fantastic job for the Ramblers, is Tanner Ball. Both have given up 3 goals.
Peter Township will have the first opportunity here in the shootout. It's going to be number 24, Brady Holleran.
Here comes Holleran. Trying to get around. Here's that one. Poked away by Ball.
And it's going to be the 2-goal scorer here for the Ramblers. Number 42 coming out, Logan Taylor. See if he can get the hat trick here in the shootout.
Taylor comes left side. Oh, what a move! And he puts it in the back of the net.
And the Ramblers have taken their first lead of the night.
Logan Taylor put Thomas on his backside and finds the back of the net.
Now it's going to be Alexander, number 46 for Peters Township. See if he can get the equalizer.
Alexander makes it a ball with a kick save and a beauty.
Got the left pad down on the ice. Alexander unable to elevate it, get it into the open net.
We'll see if Joey Walter.
Number 43, Joey Walter, can seal it here.
For the win. Ramblers. Oh, tried a little quick flip there on the left side. Couldn't get it to go.
Thomas with a good kick save there.
And now it's going to be Phillips. Or Caputo, pardon me. 88, not 8.
88, Caputo.
Caputo.
Picks the puck up at center ice.
Has to have it. And a kick save. And the Ramblers win it in a shootout as they upset Peterstown Indians 4-3 in a shootout. What a game as the players will line up center ice. And the Ramblers are able to pull it off as we head to our post-game show. 3 Rossbacher goals in regulation and a couple of beauties in a shootout. And Cathedral Prep Ramblers knock off Peters Township here on their home ice.
What a great game, Scott. Ramblers down 3 different times throughout the game, find the way to get the winner in the shootout as Logan Taylor gets the hat trick with the goal in the shootout for the game winner.
Oh, by far the play of the game as the Ramblers
salute to the crowd here as they slap the sticks on the ice. They'll head to the locker room for some happy celebration.
And with that, again, we want to thank Tenband Productions for inviting us in on this little journey. We hope we've given you a good viewing platform to watch tonight's game up here in northern Pennsylvania. The house the Otters built, Lecom Sports Park. This is our very first hockey game. Never called one before. Watched a lot of hockey. Never called one before. And it was exciting. We were glad to be here. So your thoughts on the game, Dewey?
The Ramblers just kept pounding the rock, and finally got it to split here in the shootout. Much needed win here tonight. Could have very easily folded as 3 different times throughout the game. They were down by 1 goal, but they kept battling back and found ways to get the equalizer every time that the Peters Township took a lead, and fought their way through regulation, fought their way through overtime, And with the second shooter in the shootout, Taylor able to get the game winner and send the Ramblers home with the W.
So that's going to wrap up our broadcast tonight. What a great game to call. What a first hockey game to call here on DEEJ Experience Sports Network. Thank you again to Tenband Productions and PIHL for having us aboard here tonight. For Dewey Hurd and Sammy Fisher on the switcher, along with Lisa Lockwood on the camera. My name is Scott Lockwood. It's been a pleasure having you. Make sure to visit us if you like high school sports. Give us a visit at www.deejexperience.com. And with that, we sign off. God bless you all. Have a great night. We'll see you next time right here on Tenband Productions in the PIHL Hockey Network.